Anyway, I don't want to end on a annoyed, not having a ton of fun note because I just went through the last stage of a Sunsoft game. So instead, I'm gonna do something extremely different. Still Sunsoft. Still a DC Comics game, technically. But, oh boy. Let's see if I have this in. Yep. Here we have not a Brainiac looking over the world. And Sunman, with a very particular font that doesn't look like any other superhero's like common font. And here we have regular everyday dude who changes into out of his secret identity and into Sunman. Sunman can punch. Sunman can fly. He can jump over tall buildings in a single bound. Looking over this metropolis city that he has to save. He just might. He might even have to be more powerful than a locomotive at some point. Might even have to be faster than a speeding bullet. Might even have to have controls for getting into flight mode that actually make sense. Oh, good. Might have to run past spike crushers that can definitely kill him. Oh, geez. Those are kind of close. You know what he's not going to have to do? He's not going to have to fly through rings. Oh, here we go. We're just going to jump over this tall building in a single bound. Are you ready? It's gonna be a heck of a bound. These kind of suck to actually reach and hit. And not get shot. Is this building over yet? Thank you. Oh, we have a heat vision too. Where's that come from? I'm not gonna lie, I think this game is super charming. If they had, like, made it good and released it, I think it could have been a cool game. But unfortunately, Sunman. You do have lives. Great! Sunman! Yes, great. Oh right, I don't have heat vision because I'm not on a boss. Do not laser me. Have to pacifist this a little bit, so it's a lot easier to avoid these when you're not trying to get in punching range. Oh good, it kept my health. How nice of them. I thought I was dead there. But apparently your feet don't count. Uh-oh. These green crystals. Surely the bane of Sunman's existence. This looks like it kind of sucks, because it does. I wish that I could, like, punch that enemy and not just suffer constantly, but such is life. Yeah, I have that too, but, this is so much more amazing. Heck. Alright, how far back do we go? Oh, you have limited continues. Thank you. Just what I wanted. You know what? You also restart the entire stage, so let's just not lose that continue. And not waste a whole bunch of health trying to fight these for no reason. They're real interested in trying to shoot my feet. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, when you're not trying to fight the enemies, that's a real hard area. Pacifist might as well be a challenge mode for that. These enemies, on the other hand, much harder to ignore. Alright, so who is Spectre, do you think? Alright, punch the enemy, Sunman. Thank you. Thanks. I hate it. Good. Awesome. So it's real hard, like, finding places to start flight if you're in tight quarters like this, because to fly you have to hold up for like a solid second, and you just kind of start zooming once it happens. So if you want to not slam your face into some kryptonite, you gotta be careful. Get out of here. Can this section be over now? No, cannot. I don't like this. To be honest, don't like that particular piston placement and speed. Hey, hey. I think our journey might be close to over already. Alright. We're at level 2 and we already have enemies that are just completely huge pain in the butt to approach or attack at all. I'm gonna give this section one more go, and if I end up game overing again, I'll probably just be done, because it's kinda real annoying. It's a good thing the world never got this. Good. Good. Thanks for having good controls. Like, it is really hard to not make yourself look like a fool playing this game, because it really moves that badly. Have they despawned? Thank you. These enemies, I don't know what to do with them. Like, if they come in below you, you basically have to get hit, because the only way to dependably hit them is from below. And they'll just hover under you, and you have no place to go because you're in this. Let's try down. Get off the kryptonite. Push a button. I'm pushing a button. Well, okay. Good, good, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing here. Am I supposed to punch this? Yes. Alright, well... if I still have to restart the entire stage, I think we've seen the end of Sunman. Yeah. So, there's a lot of good work in this game. There's a lot of cool set pieces and stuff, and a lot of work that went into making it extremely Superman. And I appreciate all of it. But, oh boy, does it have problems. Mostly with the controls. 90% the controls. Getting in and out of flight is a lot more difficult than you would think. And the punch, it hits like... it basically hits at head level, and you're really tall on the screen. And that's most of the problem. Just how big of an obstacle you are on the screen. And like, from the start, in Stage 2, they just get into really rude level layouts and... I don't know, if this was something that actually came out and we got it, I think this would be another one of the highest NES games. Kind of like Batman was, but it needed some polish time, to be honest. It needed some polish time, and it needed... let's be honest, any of the NES Sunsoft games with limited continues are really close to unplayable in that state, unless you want to put like 200 hours into the thing, perfecting every single stage so you can pass it all without dying. Because that's how difficult Sunsoft games are in general. So anytime you don't have the mercy of being able to put as much time as you need into them, you're just going back to 1-1 over and over. And you're getting a very small taste of the next content. Then you die because you don't know what to expect. And then you're back to 1-1 again. And that's kind of the thing. Like, ones where you can continue as much as you want, it's so much better because you can focus your learning on one area. And you don't necessarily have to add that to a sum of being able to rehearse everything in the game. You just need to get good at that area.